Yeah. The violation dates, yes. Two different times, right. This is an actual hate crime. And as much as you don't want to recognize it as a hate crime, anytime you fabricate a story about somebody committing a crime, yes. When you do have the evidence that they didn't, yeah. And whenever you use malice or you're malicious or you get paid money to make a show, yes. Or you have the knowledge of somebody impersonating a citizen, these rights that belong to every citizen of the United States that you're refusing to enforce, yes. When you violated those rights that belong to us, yes, I'm suing you for refusing to enforce the rights of the United States, America, citizens, the American citizen. Those individuals, let's think about it. You were born in the United States. Yes. Very simple concept. You have a birth certificate. You are a natural born citizen. And the guaranteed rights of the Constitution belong to each of the natural born citizens. Yes. Now, just removing all those that are naturalized. Yes. The individuals that are born in the United States have ownership of the rights because the Constitution says so. Yes. When you violate those rights, you violate the rights of every American citizen. Now, that's approximately 350 million Americans that are having their rights violated right now. Now, if I went through all of them, yes, all of those that have any knowledge of this, you as a court said that, well, we can actually issue this court order. Yes. Even though there's forgery, fraud, there's malice, there's bribery, corruption, fraud, and waste. And we can intentionally violate the rights that are owned by those that are American citizens, yes, without being sued, without being prosecuted, yes, without being put in prison. Now, Sheriff, when I mentioned treason, you are violating the guaranteed rights of American citizens. They're not just mine. Every person in the United States has these rights, yes, and they're guaranteed. Now, you would say, well, this is not a new lawsuit. Well, it actually is. I'm sorry to tell you that. Why don't you get me the birth certificates of every individual born in the United States since July 8th of 2011? Now, for each and every one of them that know Brent, you are violating their rights. They're mine, but they are also theirs. Now, you cannot